offense finally got on track, you know. I just kept waiting somewhere in the game to get something started because I knew the crowd would really get involved. And finally, you know, we tacked one, and then we tacked another one on, and then finally to score 2 to tie it there. I think in the 6th, Salvi's walk was huge, you know, a 4-pitch walk. But to come back with Eski's big triple, you know, the opposite way, and then Ben Zobrist driving a ball the opposite way for the game winner was key. The offense, you know, took advantage of opportunities when we had them and found a way to win a baseball game.
Here on the left.
Ned, Johnny wasn't super sharp early, obviously gave up some runs. How close was he to, you know, you getting some up behind him, and what did it say about him, the way he came back?
I was never close to getting him up. He made, you know, if you're a manager, you say, okay, he made 2 mistakes, really, to Cody Rasmus, but they're only mistakes if they get hit, you know. But there are probably 2 pitches that he would like back to Rasmus. One was the home run and then the double in the first inning. But the second inning, it was an array of broken bats and jam shots and a bunt that, you know, we couldn't make a play on and a walk. So, you know, I thought he was throwing the ball fine. He finally really got dialed in after the 3rd inning and, you know, kept us right there and you know, through 6. So I thought Johnny, you know, when he got done, I looked at Dave and said, what did you think of his outing? And Dave said he pitched good enough to win. And I said, I agree with that.
Mike?
This game kind of an example of what your club's all about. I mean, you're down early. You're down for 6 innings. You find a way, and they turn it over to the bullpen, and they shut the other guys down. It's
right.
like a typical Kansas City performance.
Right. And once we tied that ball game up in the 6th inning there, you know that you got Herrera, Matson, you've got Davis, you got Duffy still available down there, Hoach and Morales. So you feel really good about your chances of holding the score right there until you can score. You know, thankfully we scored in the 7th. You know, got it done there, and Matson came in and was tremendous, and Wade Davis was unbelievable. That play that you know, Haas made on the pickoff was, you know, I don't know if there's a lot of first basemen that can make that play. It was tremendous.
In front.
I was going to ask about Wade, but you mentioned you were waiting on the offense to break out, and they did go in the other way. Did you see maybe those first 2 innings that they were still muscling up a little bit, trying to do a little bit too much?
Not really. You know, Cashmere was throwing the ball pretty good, you know, at that point, and was really doing a good job of, you know, stifling our offense there a little bit. You know, that's what I saw. You know, I kept telling the boys, just, you know, we got a long way to go. Just keep plugging away. You know, just keep plugging away. Let it happen. Don't try to make it happen. Just let it happen, and it did.
In the back.
You mentioned Perez's walk. How big was that moment for a guy with his plate discipline to walk on 4 pitches to tie the game?
Well, that was huge at that point. Tied the ball game up and put us in a position to take the lead. You know, with 1 out, bases loaded, and we just couldn't put the ball in play after that. But you know, Salvi had a great day. You know, the home run. The big walk, and you know, drove a base hit the opposite way that could have, you know, started another rally. So it was a great offensive day for Salvi. Another great defensive game. You know, he got Johnny through that game, got the bullpen guys through that game. It was a good day for Sal.
Got to the ballpark about 2 hours before first pitch. Is that normal for your veterans?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, right here in front.
What's made Rasmus so dangerous this series?
He's hot. He's swinging. He's not missing pitches. You know, players go through periods when they're hot and when they're not hot, you know, and when you're just kind of grinding through it. But, you know, Colby's hot right now. He's getting pitches that he can drive, and he's not missing them.
Here on the left.
You mentioned the bunt that you guys did make the play on. Did you think there could have been a play made at 3rd on that? Was the right
No,
play made?
No. It was a play where, you know, it was kind of a crash where Moose came in, Eski was the trailer, and, you know, it would have been too close a play. And Moose, you know, turned to look and then turned around and fired to first base. But, you know, Marisnik runs, you know, like a deer down there and just barely beat it out.
And, last night, Altuve was on base all night long. What did you guys, just one of those days where you get him out?
No, we did just, there's, you know, it's just baseball. You know, he found ways to get on base last night, and we found ways to make pitches and get him out tonight.